speaking of superheroes,
Yes.
one of the stars of Atlanta, who plays Paperboy on the show, his real name is Brian Tyree Henry, will play Marvel's first openly gay superhero in the Eternals.
Okay, that's cool.
Apparently, there's a kissing scene as well.
Okay. He's black, right?
He is black, yes.
So why is it that the first openly gay superhero has to be a black dude? We barely have any black heterosexual superheroes. We got Blade, right?
Falcon,
who's and
what do you mean? What do you mean?
What?
What do you mean by
Falcon was okay. Falcon was cool, but we could, Cyborg is that we need more. But I'm glad that Falcon got his own shit though. Anthony Mackie plays Falcon, so I think Falcon is coming out with his own movie. Thank goodness. But Falcon was always kind of a side dude. You know what I mean? If you look at the Falcon back in the 70s, if you show a picture of Falcon, he was like, he looked like one of the Village People. That motherfucker looked like he could have been with the Village People. Why? See, but
there's Storm.
What?
There's Storm from the X-Men.
There's Storm. Right, Storm. There's a black woman. That's one. One.
And what's actually interesting is that Samuel L. Jackson plays Nick Fury, who has always been a white superhero. He wasn't a superhero, but he's always been a white character
with a patch on his eye. See, he didn't have no,
he was the only. You're right, but in the comic books,
powers. Of course,
he didn't have no powers.
To the brother. He ain't got no powers. And remember the dude. There was a dude. Carl Lumbly played this guy named Mantis. Remember Mantis?
Yeah.
And he was in a wheelchair. I'm like, why can't you let the motherfucker walk? They always crippling us, or he couldn't walk. I'm like, how is it that he can't walk? And that Black Lightning show, Black Lightning?
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker don't have a car. He doesn't have a car. I remember I was watching an episode and he was like, stop. And the guy and this motherfucker went down the stairway. This motherfucker was like, stop. Why are you going down? I would at least, you would see him like at least blast off with lightning, go, psh. This motherfucker went down the stairs and couldn't catch the bad guy. He was like, shit, he got away. They always cripple black superheroes all the fucking time.
Okay, so let me ask you an honest question.
Okay.
Right, you and I know each other well. We've been friends for a long time.
Yes.
I know for a fact that you go on casting calls and you are still trying to get roles in Hollywood.
Yes, I am.
Right?
Yes.
If you got a call and they said, listen, Paperboy just backed out of his role in the Eternals and you were second in the running, we're going to give you the role. You're going to have a major Marvel superhero role.
Yes.
Which means that not only will you get paid for this movie, but you're probably going to get incorporated into future movies.
Of course.
And on top of that,
yes,
you get to go to conventions.
Of course.
Like, for example, like my friend Michael... Comic-Con, like my friend Michael Jai White, who played Spawn way back in the day, still goes to these comic book conventions and still gets a check.
Well, he should be playing
30
Spawn
years later.
Again. He should still be playing Spawn. Michael Jai White should be in a Marvel suit right the fuck now.
I agree.
And because he's amazing. But that's that fucking, let's not let the real brothers get in. That's that bullshit. Go ahead.
So what I'm saying is you're going to get a big check.
Yes.
You're going to be in a major movie. Mm-hmm. You're going to be on the cover.
Yes.
You will get to be in other movies and go to conventions.
But I'm going to be flying in the air like this.
Your life will change. Your life will change.
I'm going to fly in the air like this.
So you mean to tell me if they called you and offered you that role?
Somebody needs help. How dare they? Here I come.
If they offered you that role, you're telling me you wouldn't take it?
No. If I as openly gay and kissing it, no. I would not on some I want to make sure everybody knows what I'm talking about. Not on some homophobic shit, because I'm not a homophobe. I am an entertainer. There are gay people around. I have gay comic friends. I have transgender friends. Flame Monroe is a friend of mine. I'm not even Flame Monroe said back in the day in Chicago, we all came up around the same time in the comedy circuit. Flame said there were only a few comics that treated me well. I was one of them. Dion Cole was one of them. Corey Hogan. We were never threatened. My manhood is not threatened by that. My gym where I work out at. Gay men all over the place. It's a nice gym. They got money. I don't care. I'm respectful. They don't infringe on me. I don't infringe on them. You feel where I'm coming from? But to play a gay role, I'm not going to do that because for me, I want to play a heterosexual role because I represent a certain image. And if Hollywood were fair, if Hollywood started off fair in the early 1900s, where we weren't in blackface and coons and shit like that and mammies and butlers, because since Sidney Poitier, Hattie McDaniel won the first Oscar for Gone with the Wind. She was a maid. Sidney Poitier won for Lilies of the Field, where he was dignified. Sidney Poitier was always dignified. If Hollywood were equal, where we all played roles, where it wasn't so uneven, you know what I mean? We weren't just playing pimps and hoes and shit. If it were even, playing a gay role wouldn't be as bad. It wouldn't be as bad. But the fact that they always try to emasculate black men all the time, because black masculinity has always been a goddamn threat to this business, you know that, I would not have a problem with that. Because I think as an actor, you should be able to play whatever. You should be able to play whatever. But I just know that a lot of times, why is it that we've been crying for regular black superheroes for years, and then the next black superhero you give us is a gay one that's gonna kiss somebody? I mean, I'm talking about timing wise, symbolically, that shit is some whack shit to me. It's just whack, and it's not homophobia. It's timing, and it's like, I know how you're doing this. We should, we have Luke Cage, we have whatever you call it, but look at all the white superheroes. They got Superman, Iron Man, Batman. They got all kinds of fucking superheroes. The X-Men, black, white. So make that first superhero an openly gay white dude first. Then make it, because we haven't even got enough heterosexual fucking superheroes yet. And so you're gonna make that first gay one, a black dude, because that is emasculating black masculinity, because a superhero is such a powerful figure, and a lot of the powers that superheroes have, black people do in real life. Running fast, jumping high as fuck. We do that shit for real. And white people gotta animate that shit. But motherfucking black people are doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised we don't got a superhero called Tolerance. Look at all the motherfuckers, police brutality, all the people that hate us, all the fucking disrespect we have, and we still here. There needs to be a superhero called Tolerance, God damn it, and he should be black.